Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Iktg Tarot. My name is Marcellus. For those who have never been to my channel, I do a general energy spread. I start off with the overall energy by using a drawing, I should say, an animal spirit oracle card, so an animal spirit that represents your overall energy. And then I move to tarot, which is a 5-card spread, and those positions are as follows. The first position is the past, the second is the present, the third is the mutual energy between you and the other person or the situation, as it were. The fourth is the future, and the fifth is the most likely outcome. So, the music that you hear in the background is part of how I channel some energy. I meditate in I would say the energy, collective energy, and there is a song or sometimes a melody, sometimes just a hook or whatever that comes out and inspires the reading or the energy of the current time period. So we'll start off, Capricorn, with this spirit card that best represents. That one jumped out. Wanted to jump out for you, Capricorn. So what we have is beaver. So what I'm getting from this is, and this makes sense, but this is the alchemical sign for Earth. And what I'm getting from it is you are working. You're working really hard. I mean, most Capricorns are. You're working really hard, but perhaps you're working too much. Perhaps there needs to be a slowdown and more pay attention to your emotional body. Perhaps you're becoming obsessive or in your pursuit or in your in these things. Yeah, you're just kind of maybe pushing a little too hard or going so hard or full bore. Maybe you need to, downshift, go into a slower gear is what I'm feeling from this, taking on a lot. But you're able to handle it. A beaver, this energy, you're able to do it, but I'm intuitively feeling maybe a little bit of a slowdown, but you probably can take on a lot. You probably got a lot of things going on. And that's most Capricorns, though. You guys got a lot going on all the time. Let's read it real quick, though. I'm sorry, it's water and not earth. It's water. I apologize for that. Yeah, there it is. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by the way of the earth element. Probably why I was thinking earth. Providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term, steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga or selfless service. So yeah, all of what I said, everything that I said. So let's see the story. Let's shuffle this first. The cards that I'm using for the tarot is the Gilded Tarot by Marcellus. So we'll do 1, 2, 1 more. If you like the song, press the like button, share, subscribe. The information is following me on some social media platforms. It was a terrible shuffle. Terrible. So we'll do another. Do 1 more. Make it count, right? There we go. Spirit, show me the cards that best represent the star sign Capricorn for this current time period. Show me the cards that best represent the energy of Capricorn in this current timeline. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. Past, present, mutual, future, and most likely outcome. And at the bottom, Okay, so let's see what this story is. Could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or had dealt with an air sign. I see water here as well, and your element, earth. A little bit of fire, but that's in reverse. So what I have here in the past is the world, a new cycle. The world represents 4 different directions. It's not on this card, but it's the fixed sign. So we have Taurus and Scorpio. We have Aquarius and Leo in the other positions, representing the horizontal vertices, but you could also say north, east, west, and south directions. But anyway, it's a new cycle, the beginning of something new, or the end of old way of being in the past energy. And it puts you in presently in the King of Cups. So this is someone who is emotionally, has deep emotions, doesn't necessarily show those emotions though. This king can, or this type of energy can be very emotionally persuasive, sometimes in the shadow part of that, emotionally manipulative, but this is in the upright. So has a lot of love, understands exactly what to say to get what they want, but at times can be reserved, can be holding back this, like can hold back an entire dam of potential energy. And then in the mutual energy, we have like the 2 of Pentacles. So there's a vacillating between either 2 people or you and a certain way of being, because we have this 2 of Pentacles. It's juggling. It's trying to balance out these 2 different opportunities, these 2 different things that are in your path, 2 different people, 2 different jobs, 2 different, like maybe you're juggling 2 different jobs. You got like 2 jobs or whatever. And it's causing you to go back and forth, and not necessarily make up your mind. And it could be trying to completely close out the cycle in the past. And it could very well be due, because in the future, to someone who wasn't being truthful to you. Because we have and it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, who wasn't really being forthright. They weren't being genuine in their pursuit of you. It was dishonesty, no clarity. Perhaps there was just unclear. The communication was not done, because swords are communication. The communication was blocked, or just held to just not a genuine. Disingenuous is the word I was looking for, what I was hearing. And that could be because of this King of Cups energy that you're in presently, withholding some of the emotional power. And the outcome of that is 8 of Wands in reverse, not really moving forward with that person or with that energy. You need to change it. Although you're maybe work is something that is getting in the way of that. So maybe that is the juggling, trying to balance work and life. Maybe one is more present than the other, whether that be relationship or that be work. I don't know. I'm feeling it's just the imbalance. And at the bottom of the deck, we have this King of Swords. So you need to kind of take it from a logical perspective, rather than this emotional perspective that you have, and you maybe need to approach it in a logical manner, dot the I's, cross the T's, put things in an order which makes sense or whatever, and be very strategic or surgical and sort of in the way of how to look at it, rather than practicality and emotionally wavering is what I'm thinking. Maybe there's some because all of a sudden my throat is like closing up. Maybe there's some throat chakra things that need to happen. So we're going to clarify. Maybe you need to get that throat chakra cleared out, Capricorn. So again, so we're going to, well, see if he pops out again. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords, because I was thinking it, but I didn't say it. But to clarify this Ace of Swords, because I was thinking about the throat chakra, communication. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords, Spirit. What? Clarify the Ace of Swords in this position, the future position. Yeah, so like exactly, precisely what I was saying. Needing to use your intuition. This is a High Priestess energy. Needing to use intuition, okay, because of this energy, because of this defensive energy, which is 7 of Wands, okay, and this lack of seeing it in a different way, feeling that it, you know, a lack mentality, but needing to use your intuition, needing to use it, those gut feelings, you know, about this person or about this situation, or even about, like, you know, this juggling that's happening mutually between you in the middle there, like needing to be more intuitively. And they say like intuition is kind of like consistent, where your ego will always have you it'll always have you going, you know, all these other directions, because it's just a survival mechanism. It just wants to, the ego just wants to survive. It just wants to be correct, or just wants you to placate you temporarily. Whereas your intuition is consistent. It'll consistently hit you with this needs to be done. This needs to be done in one way, shape, or the other. It'll consistently tell you, okay, this is the direction we should go. This is what needs to happen. It's always the same. Like, it's the same message. It's not like, oh, look over there, you know, squirrel, shiny object, this. Oh, go do this. Let's work out. Let's go do this. The other one is just very simple. Like, you need to slow down. You need to slow down. Slow the pace. Smell the roses. All these different ways of saying the exact same thing, the exact same hit. Slow it down. Be cool. You know, like, and that's what I think is going on. But let's clarify this Two of Pentacles, and then I think we'll have what we need here, Taurus. Let's clarify this Two of Pentacles position in the mutual for the star sign Taurus. Let's clarify it. I think we're good there. Yeah, so Three of Cups, reconciliation. I think it's more like Three of Cups, death in reverse, no transformation of that Three of Cups. So no coming together with this person, and being more free, being more independent, using more of this Knight of Wands energy, being just footloose and fancy free, versus the heaviness of this, you know. And that could be being more lighter with, or being, like I said, using logic instead of being so emotionally and practically looking at it, like, you know, like this muddiness of the water and earth, being more the air energy or fire or whatever, just kind of, like I said, footloose and fancy free. That's what's in this card. You see this horse just kind of like ready to go or whatever. And I think that's the energy you need to be in for this current time period, for what's happening, not necessarily being so weighed down. That's what I think, Taurus. But that's the story that I have. If you want some more clarification, we can go, you can get a personal reading, and we'll go into it and see, just if we can get like this lack of, or this defensive holding back, lack of, if we can release that dam, you know, starting to use intuition and a fiery desire and passion to move forward. We could get there in a personal reading. What do we have below this? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, just need to change the viewpoint. Let this cycle close. Change the viewpoint. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Taurus. If you like the song, press like. If you like the reading, press like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to get to some more subscribers so that I can deliver these messages. The more people that are in or subscribe to the channel, the more energy that I'm able to tap into, and the messages get very, even for a general reading, get much more clarity, much more precise, or concise, I should say. But again, thank you, Taurus. Until we meet again, love, light, namaste.